Hi everyone, as I've always told you, I come out to this lake and into the beauty of nature in order to detox from all the hatred that I experience as a defender of my people, of the Jewish people of Israel, and it goes beyond that, against fighting against racism, bigotry, because the Jews are the canary in the coal mine. But be that as it may, I really find in God's nature a purifying process. Now, any of you who saw the videos on Friday, right after I attended the speech of Prime Minister Netanyahu at the UN, if you saw the hundreds of Islamists who surrounded me, their death threats, how they did everything to surround me to make me feel intimidated. They probably would have physically harmed me, killed me, if not for the NYPD who were there. And even the NYPD couldn't keep them away from me. It was an astonishing spectacle how many came after me. And Rabbi Shmuley and all the videos and all the disgusting comments and F and baby killer and all that stuff. If you saw that, you'll know the kind of threats that I face every day. And it's not like I'm proud of them. I hate them. It sucks. But the only choice we have is, as Jews, is to live on our knees and to be afraid and never walk with the yarmulke. I was walking with a special Israel sash, but they recognized me anyway. We have to be bold and we have to be strong. And we need some takeout time, a little bit of, and that's what this is for me, like detox. Shabbos is detox. But the hatred of the Jewish people is not going away anytime soon. We always thought that after the Holocaust, even the nations of the world had shocked themselves with their own brutality. They always hated Jews for 2,000 years, and they exterminated them in all the places that I showed you over the summer, in Cologne and in Rothenburg and the all along the Rhine River, what we call Rhineland, and the Mainz River and the Danube River. And that's prior to the Holocaust. That goes back to the First Crusade, Second Crusade. But after the Holocaust, I think the nations of the world said, oh my God, wow, this time we really overdid it. We gassed 1.5 million children. We allowed it to happen. I mean, the Nazis did it, the Germans did it, but the world let it happen. No one would take the Jews in. So we thought in those 75 years, okay, anti-Semitism is essentially over. It's still there, pockets of it, but by and large, the world gets how insidious this hatred is. It turns out, no, it was just a 75-year respite. And now we're back to the way it always was, that the world wants to kill Jews. Now, why? Why did we get those 75 years? Simple. Because the survivors of the Holocaust were alive. They could tell the story. At the end of 75 years, they're now able to say, as Elie Wiesel, when Elie Wiesel died in 2016, that's when it started, actually, the world's most famous Holocaust witness and survivor. They were able to say, none of this is true. Clandis Ovens denies the Holocaust, says the Mengele experiments were invented. You have Tucker Carlson denying the Holocaust almost every day and saying that Churchill was the villain of the Second World War, which is another way of saying that Hitler was the hero. He's a pig. So the more we deny the Holocaust, the more anti-Semitism comes back, because now we're saying, oh, it's not so bad. We can hate the Jews because they deserve it. They're parasites, they're leeches, etc. Does it lead to the annihilation of the Jews? No, that never happened. The Holocaust never happened. And that's why it's all coming back. We're going to fight. We're never going to give up. God bless you.